take the
pretty
data book
consistently.
seriously.
But it like,
What?
but it's crazy. Like you look at what Hagoromo did with the tail beast. Like it's even like crazier than it looks. Like he didn't just create sentience, right? The dude literally created immortal beings that even if they die, they come back again with that same sentience.
Do you think
Right?
there's a connection between like his children and like that ability?
When it comes to
Hagaromo,
like them coming
They just
back.
choose to reincarnate for some reason.
yeah,
That's just
I
a thing they
think.
can do.
Well, I'm imagining that's from Hagoromo's 6 paths
Probably.
power, which is how they got that. Even though Hagoromo gave all his power to
Yeah.
Ashura or whatever, it stated that like the body and the eyes, based on Ashura and Ninja respectively, already had power, obviously based on Hagoromo because of genetics, Kamui's favorite topic.
That's the thing though. Hold on.
But Hagoromo
Isn't that a
had.
misconception though?
It's not just Sage of Six Paths power. It's like Sage of Six Paths power is also just natural energy. Like Hagoromo canonically, not even just in the film, canonically did know Sage mode. And so I think to some degree that passed on to the children, which is how they were able to reincarnate.
Yeah, and the thing with Ashura, like it's a misconception. I don't think Hagoromo like gave him any powers.
Yeah, no.
That's a
Hagoromo verbatim tells Naruto that Ashura awakened his power through training. It just took time. When
What
he
he
says
actually
he
gave him-
entrusted everything to Ashura, that can easily be interpreted as the guardian of Ninshu.
No,
in the
that's-
anime,
that's-
yeah, he
that's
gives him
just
power,
fact.
but the anime,
it's fact. He
You guys know
literally
what
says,
chapter that's from?
it's when Naruto wakes up and he sees.
Yeah, I can
Hagoromo.
easily
Let me
find it 'cause
Yeah.
I've
On
Yeah.
that,
seen it a
like he
million
literally
times.
says, "Yo, I entrusted him with basically he entrusted him with the clan and to pass down like the leadership of the clan. That's what he entrusted Ashura with.
Yeah,
The
'cause he
person
says he
who
entrusted power, but he means like political power, not literal power.
I have an answer to
We'll
this,
have to look at it, but I do think.
Go ahead.
Well, I'll have to look at it, but I do think that's super interesting, given how, because I mean, I'm not sure. Like, do you think like a spirit can recover their chakra? I don't know.
in what sense? What's the context?
Because I was always like, well, if he gave all his power to like Ashura, then like what is he giving to Naruto and Sasuke? I guess that would
That's the
have to be
thing.
the case. That he like
He didn't
regened post death.
It's possible, but I don't think he gave him anything. Like
No,
the
Naruto
anime,
and Sasuke?
the anime botched the series, even with the Kaguya stuff, like having Hagoromo and Hamura fight Kaguya when that literally didn't happen. So I'm like, they changed many things. Like
so
Ashura awakened his power. He wasn't given his power
a lot of
by anyone.
contradictions.
Yeah, now Mello, I'll say it's
So
possible.
do you think Naruto and Sasuke received it? Sorry.
No, go ahead. You're saying something.
I was just saying, like, so you're saying like Naruto and Sasuke did not receive anything from Hagoromo in terms of like power?
No, Ashura.
Yeah,
Ashura,
Hagoromo
but
gave them
the power he
strictly
died with.
political
That's
power.
what he gave to them.
Check
Okay,
question.
okay, but
that
I was
really
like,
breaks
I thought the
your
anime was
spine
like-
is going.
Yeah, I was like, wait, whoa, what the fuck? Where are we going with this? But yeah,
No,
I love
no,
that.
no.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Bro, Kamui, that's going to the
I found it.
bridge.
It's chapter 60, 671, 672.
So it says, on the other hand, nothing ever went well for little brother Ashura from the time he was small and he couldn't do anything all on his own. In order to attain the same power as his older brother, he always needed the cooperation of others in addition to his own effort. And then, while struggling through training, the power of bodily chakra awakened within him, and he attained power rivaling his brothers. His brothers? Oh, yeah. I was like, well, you got more
other
brothers? His brother.
Oh, Black Zetsu. Oh no, that's the other one.
Oh, shit. That's
Hagoromo.
Yeah.
he came to understand that. Well, is this relevant? I don't think so. Okay, so through training and the power of bodily chakra, he awakened. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so Hagoromo didn't give him anything. That's like a big misconception. But yeah, the anime is it's crazy, right?
Yeah, because I'm like I never had the opportunity to like read the Naruto manga, so all I have is the anime really. So that's like
I've only
insane.
seen these things just by looking for video stuff.
Yeah.
So there's like, because I'm the same thing. I've never read the Naruto manga. I've just found scans for the Naruto manga, and I've read it that way so far.
So
and even Hagoromo, like people think this Hagoromo has like 10 tails power. Like, he doesn't have the 10 tails because he extracted it before he died.
Yeah.
Is there like
He
so
could
that scene where
retain
he like
something
puts his
though.
hand out and like when he puts his hand out, he's about to like touch Ashura, like assumingly passing something going to him. That never happens in the manga.
Correct. Yeah, that's just a contradiction.
Wow.
But like
Wow.
the entire Kaguya stuff with Ashura, that's what Ood was calling fanfic earlier on.
Whoa! I don't
legit
even know what you're
fanfic.
talking about right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's legit fanfic, bro. The
literally
entire
is.
story is just a big. I don't know how Kishima. Maybe he didn't have control over
Mello,
it.
it makes
But
sense.
Wait, is
There's
that
to
your
me.
some
like
nice
is
elements
that your
to it, but
smoking
there's
gun?
so many small
No, I don't know what
random
you're talking about.
contradictions left and right in that thing.
There's, especially
Udy,
in
in
the
fact,
war
you
arc.
have like 2 billion podcast topics about it.
Wait, is that your smoking gun?
No,
The
it's not. It's not.
Kaguya
We'll get to that
fanfic
in a
saga?
little bit.
Oh, I was gonna say. I
Yeah,
hope you
so
got
do you
more.
think
Oh, shit.
people or even Hagoromo, do you think anyone can rejuvenate their chakra in the Pure Lands? I don't think so.
What do you mean by that?
It seems like whenever people are dead, like
Like-
Minato, he wasn't able to do it, it seemed like. Well, then again, his soul was in the Reaper Death Seal. But
Well,
there's
What do
no
you
way
mean by
to
rejuvenating
confirm
their
or
chakra in the Pure Lands? Do you mean in the Pure Lands, their chakra will regenerate back to what it was before in the Pure
no-
Lands?
well, just
Or
in
do you mean
general.
on Earth?
No, in the Pure
There's
Lands,
no way
do
to-
Where is
souls in the
chakra
Pure Lands.
rejuvenating?
So when Minato's soul at the end of the war arc rose up to the Pure Lands, was that soul regaining chakra in the Pure Lands? Once it got there.
there's no way to know. Like it could be
I
that
know,
when
I
you
know.
die, you just reset to your like base
Yeah.
chakra levels, and
the-
you're fine in heaven. Or maybe you just die with like 1%. You have to live in heaven with 1% chakra.
the point of
Maybe.
saying this
Could be.
though was going
there
for
might be some.
the point of saying this though, going to Hagaromo. Hagaromo states that he cannot
Hagoromo never died, by the way.
Okay,
What?
Hagoromo states that he cannot stay on Earth, which is why he goes back,
That's
because
so
he's
weird.
running out of chakra by astral projecting his chakra. So he's not regaining or rejuvenating chakra in the same way that like
He
Minato's
never
seal
left Earth.
and Kushina's seal wasn't when like they activated inside Naruto. They have limited chakra, and over time goes on, the chakra just gets used up until it's extinguished completely, almost like Baryon mode.
Bro,
Yeah, but
I need
yeah,
to read
because
the
that's
manga,
different
bro.
because they seal a portion into them, so it's a limited portion. But the Hagoromo thing is interesting because he never left the planet. He was never in the Pure Lands.
I mean, was he not?
He literally said he was wandering the Earth for centuries.
Oh, you're right.
Bro,
Okay.
what chapter, bro? Because I remember hearing
Like
this.
6,
Yeah,
7,
I
8.
think you're right.
Was
Actually.
that his
He
chakra
said he
or
was
soul, or is
wandering-
that even different?
Bro, I gotta read the manga.
I think that's the same thing.
I
Okay.
got to.
So my question
It's,
here,
like, it's just a completely different
I know.
continuity. It's insane.
Yeah, it is. Going to the that's all the context. Going to the question: did Indra and Ashura reincarnate just their chakra or also their soul? I think it was just the chakra.
Oh my god, no! Let's not.
I know
let's not
I know
go
chakra's
there, bro.
spiritual energy, which is
Please,
also maybe what
please,
Hagoromo was doing.
please.
But
Yo,
what do you think?
Ood and Kamui literally argued this for like 21 hours, bro. You don't
We have
understand
argued this
bro,
before,
please.
but that's sort of a different argument. But it's fine. Wasn't gonna get into it. I was just curious what you guys thought.
I mean, I think
so kind
chakra
of-
is linked to the soul, so
It is.
It's linked.
But kind of are
It
souls
is.
like a thing in the verse?
Yeah.
Souls, yeah.
I'm trying to is that thing like that that Nagato was pulling out? Is that like soul?
Yes.
yeah. It's like
It's-
chakra soul. It's like Orochimaru. He seals a piece of his chakra into the cursed seal, and each seal has a portion of his consciousness. And Minato separated a piece of his chakra, placed into Naruto, and a portion of his soul manifested in Naruto to speak to him. I think the soul is directly connected, or is the manifestation of your bodily chakra.
I think what a soul
Yeah,
looks like is just
it might be-
retconned.
so the soul could either be for both physical and spiritual energy together, chakra, or it could just be related to the spiritual energy part because that kind of works with soul.
Yeah.
To be fair,
wouldn't the soul have to be chakra then? Well,
Yeah.
I don't remember because like when Pain
I
brought
think your
everyone
soul's
back.
contained in your chakra. Like your chakra will contain your part
No,
of
I
your
think
soul.
chakra comes
But there's
from
like do you
vitality.
think there's a distinction?
Comes from life. Unless you think
I
something
think
like
there is
rocks
a
have chakra.
distinction because
or
your soul
inorganic
seems
energy.
distinct from like your body. Like like you can separate the soul from the body. Your body contains your physical energies. And so I'm like, well, your soul isn't that, so there has to be a difference. So that's what I was thinking. It could be more spiritual energy side of things because spirit, soul, kind of
Like,
sound like the
if
same
you
thing.
kill a rock, the rock's soul doesn't go up in the sky, so it's weird though because souls get retconned in their visual appearance.
So that thing.
Go ahead.
So what Nagato pulled out was a soul, not chakra. Or
Yeah,
was it
but
both
it
chakra and the
looked
soul?
purple, right? Hagaromo's ability made the soul look purple, but then when he gives the soul back, it looks like green, like it's like Sakura or Tsunade's healing energy. Then in the war arc, they look like transparent ghosts. So there's 3 different versions of what a soul in Naruto looks like, and I think there's a 4th one at some point of just a blue chakra-looking body, like a silhouette of a human, but it's just blue. I think that's
by the way,
a
that's just the anime thing, by the way.
I think, yeah, because I'm trying to keep you on one track. So, can someone answer that question? So when he pulls it out, he's pulling out the soul, or is he pulling out chakra, or is he pulling out, like, is the soul and chakra one and the same?
He literally said,
He's either pulling out
Obito
the
said,
soul or the soul and chakra. He's definitely pulling out the soul.
Kabuto literally said, I'm going to pull out Naruto's soul, put him in the belly of the Reaper, and then I'm going to bring his body back and then place his soul back into his body. Like, that's literally what he said.
And like when
so I think it's
when Naruto's soul was being taken out, his KCM cloak wasn't being taken off with it, for example. So I think the chakras linked to the body, not the soul.
Well, remember that the KCM cloak is separate, is in like a separate thing. It's like in a separate portion of Naruto's body. It's not his chakra.
Dawn's ghost ability makes his spirit come out, and he can do jutsu.
Is it possible we shouldn't like take the statement literally?
Well,
or should we just take it literally? Like,
actually, no, it does make sense. All souls should have chakra because when Madara was going back to the Pure Lands after Edo Tensei was broken, he undid it. Before that, he was using jutsu in his pure soul form. The fireball jutsu, I think.
Which requires chakra.
Yes.
But and even like Dan's ability to like like transfer like the soul and like
Don's the most OP
I think it's legit the soul, yeah. And when you remove it from the body literally like you can legit see the soul separate from the body, and the body can't move without the soul. So
define soul for me.
It's your spirit, your mind, your spiritual energy.
So we're talking consciousness.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with sentience.
Tethered to chakra.
It's the embodiment of one's own sentience.
Wait, because you guys have a tendency of like going in every direction like a grenade. And you get lost. So like soul is consciousness tethered to chakra. Is that like sounds accurate, or I'm off?
I think that is. I don't think everyone agrees, but that's what I think.
Interesting. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that sounds like it works. I'm trying to think of anything that might contradict, because it sounds so simple that it has to be more complex than that. But I don't know.
Let's just say what you
even
said
the tail beasts, they have souls, right?
I think it's
if it's consciousness to chakra, then I would say
I think it's the process that also
legit pure chakra
regenerates not chakra but energy, like stamina. Like whatever sleep does, I think has to do with the soul in Naruto. So I don't think it's necessarily. I mean, it could also be chemical compounds going to science, but I think outside of chemical compounds, there's some way that it has to work in the first place.
Well, I'm thinking of like 2 things. Like when Kakashi dies and he's like brought back, he died because he ran out of chakra.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure like within the dialogue or like how is like the description of that particular like ability of the 6 path ability that brought him back. Does it say, release the souls from the underworld, or does it release a chakra? I don't like recall that dialogue, so I'm not sure. But that's an interesting little point to like put a pin in. And then when we're talking about like regenerating chakra, I'm going off of memory. When Obito died, how much chakra did he have left, given he was hopping in and out of dimension? And then when he like comes back, he seems to like boost like Kakashi to levels that I would imagine would be prime Obito and not like the state he was in when he died. So it's almost like he had a reset post death.
This
Technically,
is, I don't think a reset.
Naruto gave him a reset pre-death